Back over to Lee Harris over at Limestone Title and Escrow. Chelsea is building a shed on her property. She's got a house, building a shed in a prominent, she says, Jefferson County subdivision. In this email, she says she received a letter from the Homeowners Association saying she is in violation of the rules and regulations of her condo or homeowner association. She needed approval, according to the association, before building any exterior structure on her property. And Chelsea says it's not permanent. It's not a permanent structure. The homeowner association apparently disagreeing with that. So thoughts on what she's done and what can be done to rectify that, Lee?
Yes. So anybody who's in a homeowners association or a condo association, for that matter, there's always going to be rules and regulations, bylaws that the neighborhood might have, such as you can't put up a fence, or if you put up a fence, it's got to be this height or something like that. So in this case, you're talking about building a structure on the property. All of these, if they have an actual board and they have meetings and all of that as they're supposed to, they also usually have like an architectural committee or some kind of committee that looks at applications to build things or put in a pool or anything like that. So it's probably a very simple process to get the application and to fill it out. And then at the next board meeting, the members of the HOA can vote on that. Now that you have done it already, you might want to contact them and say, okay, I understand that you feel like I should have asked for permission before, but it's here now. Can I get a permission after the fact? And hopefully they will say yes, and hopefully they'll vote it in. If not, the one way that you could also potentially, I don't know how many neighbors you have, but you could potentially get however many you need, 50% or 75% of the neighbors to say that they are willing to give an exception to that bylaw. That rule.
Okay, so that's a good way to try. But I guess there's no going back unless she wants to pull a shed down and start from the beginning. But I think anybody who lives in a subdivision that has an association has to realize there are rules and regulations, but that also protects you at some level from your neighbor doing something that would be against those rules and regulations as well. A reminder that if you're thinking of selling your home, we have a free no obligation booklet that has hundreds of useful tips. You want a copy? Oh, easy enough. It's free of charge. Simply send an email to bob@wesellouisville.com and put selling tips in the subject line, and I'll send that out to you ASAP. And a reminder, you can get a free estimate of what your home is worth. Go to wesellouisville.com and click on the top of the page and fill out that form.